AI is currently on the rise to rule the world. All areas of life are being affected, and there's a massive fear that art is dying. AI can produce pictures, paintings, videos, and then now with Genie 3, video games. However, there is one form of media that AI can't dominate, and that is stop motion. Now you may say to me, well Jake, we see stop motion AI videos everywhere. And I would agree with you. Yes, we do see AI stop motion videos that look indistinguishable from real stop motion videos. However, there is one side of stop motion that I don't think a lot of people realize is the reason they like stop motion, and that is how it's made. For the last 20 years, we've had CGI, and you've been able to make CGI movies that look just like stop motion. And still, in the face of that, stop motion has still prevailed. People still prefer the real stop motion over the CGI stop motion. You see, the beauty of stop motion is in the fact that it's a handmade craft. There are people who have interacted with these lifeless objects and with their hands have been able to give these things life. The difference between stop motion and all other mediums is it's basically magic. You can take a physical object that you can hold in your hands, I can hold in my hand, and you can bring it to life. Like take here, this is my Kurt Cobain stop motion puppet, and I can literally bring him to life by taking a bunch of pictures of him and moving him with my hand. So what you see here, it's an inanimate object, but then once I put it into animation, we have something that's living, something that you wouldn't have before the artists put their hands on it. It's the dream of every child to bring their toys to life. It's the whole object of creativity is to make something out of nothing. Since the dawn of humankind, we have been trying to give life to these inanimate objects. It's, you could say, a core principle of human creativity. And I think that stop motion perfectly embodies that. It's the epitome of that aspect of creativity. Now, you still may ask me again, sure, you can do all that with stop motion, but guess what? You can do that with AI. You can do that with CGI. There are so many different ways you can do that. And again, I would still agree with you, but there's another layer. There's always another layer. Specifically with stop motion, you can animate it with your hands. You have to animate it with your hands. It's a forced human connection. It's not even like 2D animation where you can do it on a computer. You can't do stop motion on a computer. There's always that human to object connection, like physically touching it with your hands. And that's not really something you see with many other mediums, specifically in the video genre. And I think it is specifically that people are fascinated with. They are fascinated with that physical touch of seeing an object and then seeing it move. If you ever look on social media at stop motion influencers, you can see through their videos that their behind the scenes typically gets more views and likes than their actual animations do. And I think that is telling. People want to know how it's made, and they want to know that it's made by hand. And that's really the draw of stop motion. If the answer to that question is simply, we made it with AI, then it loses all that interest. There's nothing more to it than the fact that it's just a prompt that's being put in a computer. It doesn't have the same magic. Sure, it can rack up some views, but it can never take stop motion's place, no matter how hard it tries. Guillermo del Toro has stated recently that he believes stop motion is AI proof, and I fully agree with him. There's a certain magic with stop motion that keeps it alive. I mean, we've had this since the dawn of cinema. You have French animators back in the early 20th century, and people that are figuring out how to animate and make these movies on a very small scale. And we have it today, still. We have these blockbuster stop motion movies that are performing excellently next to these high budget CGI films. If there was not an interest in stop motion, for the fact that it is simply handmade, it would not be able to do that well. People wouldn't want it. And that's the thing. People want stop motion. AI can replicate anything and will always keep growing to match the creative levels of humans. However, the big distinguisher is that humans crave connection. Connections to other humans through artwork, whether it be stop motion, paintings, video, cartoons, anything out there. That is what makes people love art. And that's the beauty of stop motion, because there is an inherent connection between a human and a puppet. In that animation, you have to touch skin to object. And I think when people watch stop motion, they know that. And that is the biggest draw, because they know that they are connecting with another human. And there's no doubt about that. AI cannot create humanity no matter how hard it tries. And that is the beauty of stop motion. And that's why I agree with Guillermo del Toro that it is truly AI proof. And that is my rant. I have felt really strongly on this topic for a long time, and I really wanted to just make a video about it, talk about my thoughts on it as a stop motion animator. I want to get more into the space of AI and really recognizing the damage it is doing and has the potential to do on just the art community and humanity. And I think there should be a bigger push against it, because it's a little scary, you know? So I really appreciate you guys watching though. Be on the lookout for more videos. I'm going to try to make at least one long form video a week, and I want you to hold me accountable to that, because that is my goal. I'm going to be keeping on with the shorts and the Instagram videos and everything else that you guys are watching. I know you guys enjoy all of that, so I really appreciate your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.